Hello everyone, today we're just going to be doing some basic Excel, learning all about different functions and different formulas you can use just as a basic overview. So to begin, let's insert some data just in the cells. Each rectangle is called a cell. So let me just label this cell by color. So this will be yellow, blue, green, and red. So let's just say I want to just put in some data. And as you can see, I'm going up in one. So if you highlight the section and then grab this little bottom right corner, this green square, and drag it down, Excel recognizes the pattern that you've been increasing by one, and it will continue to fill out the rest of the cells in the same way. For example, with this one, if I start at 2 and then go up in 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on, and then I select those few, and then once again, I grab this little green square down here and drag it down. Excel will recognize that it's been going up in twos and complete the rest of the column in the same way. Another handy little tool that Excel has is a lot of inbuilt formulas. So whenever you are doing a formula, you need to start off with an equal sign. So just insert an equal sign, and that tells Excel that you are about to do a formula. So let's sum. Let's do addition. So Excel labels its formulas using different words, and for addition of two or more terms, is the word sum. That is the name of the formula. So just type in SUM. As you can see, you get a whole range of formulas come up. So select the one that you would like to use. As you can see here, Excel tells you a little bit more information about what that formula is. So sum adds all the numbers in a range of cells. So double click on that one and then select the range of cells you would like it to sum and then hit enter. As you can see, 1 plus 2 is 3. So Excel has summed that up for you. And if you click on your cell where that formula was entered and you click in the formula bar, then you can see that it highlights the section of numbers that have been summed. So to apply this to the rest of the column, you can simply grab this little green square and drag it down so that then the rest of the formula has been applied to the entire column. For example, this number 60, if I click there and then I click in the formula bar, I can see that 20 plus 40 has been added together to equal 60. So that's an example of one type of formula that you can use in Excel. Another formula often used is average, the average formula. So once again, with any formula that we're going to do, we need to start off with an equal sign in the cell. And then I'm going to type in the word average. As you can see, there's a whole range of options that I can choose of slightly different formulas. This first one is average deviation, and this is the average number that I want to use. So I double click that one. Then I select the selection of data points that I want it to take the average of, and then hit enter. As you can see, the average of these three columns is 2. So to apply that to the rest of the formula, once again, I grab my little green square and I drag it down. That then applies the formula to the whole range of data set. For example, number 46 was the answer for this one. Let's see what it was averaging. Yep, it was averaging 23 plus 46 plus 69 divided by 3. And that was the average of those 3 data points. So yeah, that's a little basic overview of Excel. Another cool features that it has is different graphs. For example, if you would like to do scatter graphs, you can insert a whole bunch of different scatter graphs. To do that easily, if you can select the data set that you like, for example, the green and the red column, and then select the data chart, and it will give you those 2 columns plotted. As you can see, this is the x-axis that has been given, and this is the y-axis that is given. Another type of chart that you can do, from this you can then change the title to, for example, green versus red. This little plus here allows you to add all different features to your graph, for example, axis titles, if we'd like to add some of those. A trend line, we can add that in as well. We can then relabel our axis title to be green. And, oh, sorry, this one's red. So the x-axis is always the first column, and then the y-axis is the second column. So this one is green here. Yep, and then you can see we have our equation. Then if you select the equation here, it comes up with a whole bunch of different functions. If you click this little tab, you can change the colors with this one, or you can look at the actual data analysis with this one. We can display the equation on the chart as well as the R-squared value to give you an idea of the fit of the data, as you can see there. And there you go, that's a fun little chart that we can do. There's lots of different charts. For example, let's do a bar chart. You can see there's lots of different functions. Once again, you can add your axis titles, trend line, and so on. But yeah, so have a play around and see what you would like to do. That was just a short little intro on Excel. I hope you enjoyed your time.